Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here for the first live stream of the day. As always, I will take the questions in the order that they are received, and I will do my best to get to as many as possible. Super chats or PayPal donations will skip the line, $1.99 or more. First person we have is TD Love. Got an opportunity of love coming in. First card, the cup is full. It may take a minute and things may be out of balance because of this whole pandemic thing, because we also have here the Knight of Swords in reverse and Temperance in reverse, which means this is going to take a little time. But moving forward, you have a water sign around you. You have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, but now there's also an air sign coming in. So you could have some opportunities coming up. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius is around you too. This is going to take some time. You're guaranteed happiness around love and also success, but it's a little bit delayed, which at least I'm glad that the readings are starting to show a delay, because everything is delayed and the readings weren't showing that for a long time. So it's like all of a sudden everything gets pushed back, but we weren't being told that. You're also walking away from things that no longer work for you. If something isn't working for you, you're not going to entertain it anymore. You're looking for something and you're going to get something that's much more positive. So put that out into the universe, because you got success coming in around love. It just may take a little bit of time. So frustrating. Time is such a frustrating thing. Adriana, what's coming to me in love? Well, you're definitely prepared and you're ready, and you have something coming in that is guided by the divine. You're being led to whatever it is that you need to be led to, or they're being led to you. You don't have to work for it. You don't have to go searching for it. It comes. There's a fire sign around you, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You also have great success around love coming in. And not only that, but you also have money coming in. Just be careful that you don't hold yourself back or you don't get afraid at some point. Sometimes fear creeps in. Just be honest with yourself. If you're feeling afraid, acknowledge that you're feeling afraid. If you're feeling vulnerable, acknowledge that. But don't let it stop you. You've got an Aries here as well. So there's a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and then there's another Aries aside from that. I think that once things start moving for everyone, things are going to start moving. And we just got to get to that point. Okay, this here has got to not do that. Krista, I said he'd leave me alone. Oh, Jay said this phone is cracked. Jay said that he'd leave me alone so I could move on, will he? You know what? He will for a little while, but it's not going to be for very long. He's trying to act like he's doing what's best for you, but that's bullshit. It's not going to last very long. He's not going to leave you alone. He's going to leave you alone for a minute, but it's not going to be forever. However, if you do move on, I don't think you're going to go back. So he better be careful with what he does, because we could come to a crossroads here where you turn around and you never go back. Marth. Is the Aries going to do the same thing as Stan, who dumped his girlfriend after 2 months, even though he was crazy about her? Let's see. There's a 70% chance that the Aries does. It also looks like there could be a secret of some sort that may have something to do with it. But I always warn against things that start off really hot and heavy and super passionate tend to lose. That doesn't last very long. So sometimes that happens. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, but it doesn't always mean that there's got to be a breakup. It could be, well, it's just not as passionate anymore. I'm not seeing a breakup right here. 70% chance. Two of Cups in reverse is a breakup. It could, yeah, that could happen. That's why I always say sometimes slow and steady really does win the race, because it builds on more solid ground. It's not so passionate, it's not so fiery, there's not so much excitement, but it's usually more long lasting. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Sister, how is he feeling today? He feels like somebody stabbed him in the back. So I don't know what's going on around him, but it's not good. He's also feeling not good financially. And he's having arguments with somebody. He's fighting with somebody right now. Not in the best place. Holding himself back. Feeling unbalanced when it comes to the justice, or justice in reverse. Feels like he's not seeing the karma on his side. I don't know if someone screwed him over, but he's not in the best place right now. 9 of Wands is in reverse. He feels like he's got a long road to go to rebuild. It could be because of all this stuff that's going on and being under lockdown. Maybe he's taken a financial hit, and that's what's bothering him, but he's not happy with something. New chapter. George reached out last night, but I ignored him. What can I expect next? Well, there's indecision around him. There's also jealousy, or, it doesn't have to be jealousy. This could be if he's got some kind of an addiction, that could be. But given the situation, I think it's jealousy. There's also heartbreak surrounding the situation. Plus, arguments come in and feeling betrayed. The Fool is also in reverse. So be careful that you don't say or do something that you can't take back. It looks like right now, things are going to get worse before they get better. I think he's going to reach out again. I don't know if it's going to be today, and maybe sometime over the weekend. Things might get worse, but then they get better. What's the matter, baby? You want to come over here? Yeah? All right. Christy, general reading for work. Working hard. First card that comes up is the Eight of Pentacles. Could be that you have a lot of work in front of you. Could be that you're taking a course or you're studying something new. Whatever it is, it's a lot of hard work, applying yourself and spending a lot of time, which leads to success. Eight of Pentacles can also be taking a course that will earn you extra money or more money in the future. You may have a new business opportunity also coming in with the Ace of Pentacles, and life around work starts to grow and evolve. You've got magic here, and you have a little less worry around money, so I think things are going in the right direction. Balance comes in, and there's also some rest and relaxation coming up around you, and some spontaneous, fun, carefree time, so that's good too. You want to come over here, Pumpkin? I'll bring you over here. Or are you happy over there? I don't know. All right, stay there for now. Phantom, what can I expect in the near future? Gemini. Okay. Somebody comes in out of the blue that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. You may be undecided, or you may need to make a decision around this person. I don't know. You got a wish here, so it could be somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or somebody you've been hoping to run into. Use your intuition when they show up. It may be that you've been feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in, but that's going to change. You've got success coming in. Slow and steady wins the race. You're also laying down the law, setting up some boundaries coming up, and you've got time around the happy home. Who isn't? Who hasn't been home? But this could also be entertaining at home once we can. It can be redecorating your home. It can even be changing homes. Starbright, how did he feel about the message I sent him? I think he's a little on the fence. So it shows Nine of Pentacles in reverse would be like a delay, or the Nine of Pentacles upright would be a good omen. In reverse, it's a little bit of a delay. But he's got the Nine of Wands, which makes him feel like a little bit relieved. I don't know if maybe you haven't spoken to him in a while. He was relieved to at least hear from you. It shows he's not holding himself back, but then it shows the Hermit, which means he is going to hold himself back. So I don't know if he replied to you, but he may not hold back, reply to you, and then if you start to have a conversation, he may kind of disappear with the Hermit. The Hermit upright isn't a bad thing. It's like him taking time to think about what it is he wants and to think about how he feels, and then he responds. In reverse, it wouldn't be so good. I think that overall, he's feeling betrayal comes up. I don't know if you said something that makes him feel betrayed or he feels a little attacked. I don't know what happened between the two of you, but you are urged in this situation to use your intuition. If you're really getting the idea that you should reach out to him, then I would do it. But I wouldn't inundate him with messages, because I think that with the Hermit, he needs to take some time to think about what it is that he wants and figure out how he feels. Coco, does Kay fantasize about me sexually? Oh yes, definitely. Definitely. Oh, welcome, Dragon. You can send a question with a green heart. I always try to get to the new subs. All right, baby, I'm going to bring you over here. Come on. All right, there's no need to get loud. No need to get loud, Mama. Come on. Come on. Oh, don't cry. There's no need. There's no need. I don't know if you want to be on this or you want to be on my lap or what. Oh, here we go. All right. All right. Do you see yourself in there? Do you see yourself in the camera? No? No, you don't know? You don't know about that yet? All right. Here, let's go on your belly. You haven't been on your belly in a minute. Okay. Julie, my friend Cleola, oh, that's a nice name. It's different. Cleola wants to know if she'll have another baby. Okay, let's ask that one first. 70% chance she has another baby. It looks like she's prepared and she's ready. I'm thinking, yeah, she's going to have another baby. And Around what score will I get on the concept map? Because the more points I get, the better. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what the grading system is, so I'm just going to ask, will we score in the highest amount of points? Okay, I get a 33% chance that you'll score the highest amount possible. Hey! All right. Will we score in the top 20 percentile? %70 chance that you score in the top 20. I think you're going to do really well. I don't know if it's based on a scale of say 0 to 100. I would say that you're in the 80 to 100%, 70%. Otherwise, it would be 99% that below 80. But I think you're going to score higher than that. You want me to get you your bottle? Should I get you your bottle? Huh? All right, let's get you your bottle. Hold on, I'll put you here. See, we got one all ready for you. We got one all ready for you? Yes. All right, I'll go get it. Oh, relax. I'm coming. You got it. You got a little bit left of these two. Let's finish these two up. A little bit left. This one first. There you go. Miss Ronnie, General for May. First card that comes up is your intuition. Spot on in the month of May, or you have a breakthrough. Listen to your intuition. You also may have a love connection come in. If you're not with anyone right now, there's a Capricorn around you. If you are with someone right now, your current relationship can deepen. Things can change really quickly for you overnight. You have a lot of strength around you, and balance and patience, compassion also comes back to your life in the month of May. Moving forward, it looks like you're not so weighed down. You feel like things are starting to lift off of, like the weight of the world is starting to lift. And you're leaving regret and betrayal and pain in the past. I really think you have some kind of a breakthrough in the month of May. That's a good thing. New chapter. What is George's energy towards me today? Well, he's got the Hermit in reverse is him pulling himself back. In reverse, it's not the best. It's like I'm pulling myself back because I don't want to hear it. I don't want an argument. I don't want people to tell me what to do. I'm turning in. Like I want everyone to be quiet. But then on the other hand, he also has the Nine of Wands, which is like feeling like he's made it to the top of the mountain and he can breathe a sigh of relief. So I think on one hand, he's feeling like, I just want everyone to be quiet. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm going to just turn to myself and isolate. But on the other hand, he's like, things aren't really that bad. They'll iron themselves out. Queen of Cups is also here, which is a loving energy. It's like a kind energy. So that's good too. Nicole, how is Jeff since we've been communicating today? How is Jeff since we've been communicating today? Good. Good. He feels like he may be working a little bit harder on the relationship that he has with you. Overall, the energy is very good. It's stable. It's grounded. And he's feeling a little bit of a relief around this. This is good. Jada. General messages. Did you finish? Did you finish? You want to attack this other one? There's only a little bit left. Just finish it up. Want to finish it? Want to finish it? Silly. General messages for Jada. Being focused on a new idea. This could be a new business idea. Being focused on anything that could make you money in the future. It could be focused on researching a school, a class, something of that nature. Or it could be researching or focusing on opening up a business, or a business idea comes to mind. You have good luck around it. No longer feeling like you're waiting like no longer feeling like I put in all this hard work and nothing paid off. You're going to start to feel like I paid my dues and now things are starting to come to me. Balance. So you got a lot of pentacles energy around you, which means that money, career, business should pick up for you. This is being well compensated or balanced at your job. If you don't work, it could be being recognized for your hard work at school. If you are building a business, slow and steady wins the race, but you get there and it's profitable. You're well respected. And it could be something that comes to you out of the blue, like all of a sudden, boom, I want to open a convenience store, or I want to open a car wash, whatever. And it would be something that, even with the Six of Pentacles, it could be that you're well respected in your community. That kind of thing. It's good. Six of Pentacles is good. TZ, Anis's current feelings towards me, there's no communication. Okay. The first card that comes up around you and him is the Tower. The next card is Heartbreak. So his energy right now is either feeling like things are a disaster, feeling a little bit heartbroken, and feeling like he's got choices. He may feel like he's got to make a decision around this situation, or otherwise it's going to be over. His energy right now is feeling like he's in the middle of a mess. Cece, when will the next relationship be? Will it be someone new or someone old? Okay, will it be someone new? I don't think it's going to be someone new. You only got a 33% chance it's going to be someone new. And it may be within the next 9 weeks. Hearts are here, so it could be before the end of the spring, but like a 9-week kind of a range. Yes, down, okay. Jada. What creative career should I pursue? If you could give me options, because I can't pull them out of the sky. You know, like I don't know what you do. If you're like an artist, or if you knit, you know, if you give me options, I can weigh one against the other. In the meantime, I'm going to answer here for a dragon. There's a Cancer female third party using mind games, trying to interfere with my connection with the Aries. The Aries, will the Aries remove her completely? Okay, let's see. 70% chance, yes, the Aries removes her. It's stressing him out big time. He feels a big burden because of this person. He may be feeling like he doesn't want to be an asshole, but she is, she's weighing on him. Like the whole situation is bothering him. Yeah, he's not, you know, there are some situations where a guy will be flattered by it, or the guy will feel like, you know, it's like an ego thing, but not for him. He's feeling like a burden around this situation. Yeah, he'll remove her. Felix, love reading. I'm a Gemini. Love reading. I'm a Gemini. Well, first card that comes in is the love cup is full. And then it looks like there's some regret around love. So if you've been harboring any regret, let it go. Let it go into the past. Moving forward, life moves forward quickly and you're working hard. Could be a new relationship that's coming in with an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And you have all 10 cups being full. It just, there may be a slight delay to this. And you have happiness. The happiness was in reverse. Sorry, I pulled it up. So there is going to be a delay. But you're going to have a moment coming up soon. I'm going to say before the end of the summer, where you can breathe a sigh of relief and you feel like you've connected to someone and things are moving forward on stable ground. The regret moves into the past. And you leave things in the past that no longer work for you. I think that you're moving on with a new person. Maybe you haven't met them, or you've never been with them before. I think it's a new person that you get involved with, and the relationship is very well-rounded. Anna.
Look, I looked today when I
Oh, new people, send your questions with a green heart, and I'll make sure I get to them. Anna, and then Jada, I'm waiting for yours. Why is Pablo still contacting my friends to badmouth me after we split? We were friends only. Oh boy. Can't get over it. That's what it is. Can't get over it. Yeah, he can't get over it. It's going to take him a while before he walks away. It shows for him that when he finally does make the decision and he does walk away, he moves fast. But he feels very hurt. There's still arguments around him. He feels like he feels hurt. I think that his feelings may have been a little bit deeper than just friendship. I'm curious if you're involved with somebody else romantically, because the Three of Cups is in reverse, which would mean that he could have seen himself as a potential for you, or maybe that's what he wanted, and he just can't get over it. That's why he's bad-mouthing, and he's, you know, he's trying to like get back, and it's not going to work. It's not going to work, and he will let it go, and he will move on. It's just going to take him a little time. He's having a hard time. Penny, I can't tell you when you're going to get married. Like, I can't tell you, you know, you're going to get married on Tuesday, or you got to go to the library on Tuesday to meet Tom. He's going to be waiting for you in a green shirt. I don't know that specific. The cards just don't read like that. I can give you a time frame as to when somebody will come in or when things could pick up, but there's really no timing when you deal with the tarot cards. It's very difficult to lock in on time. So I can't say, you know, next June or, you know, 2 years from now. It just doesn't work like that. I mean, anyone that says that, I wouldn't trust it. So I don't know if you want to ask a different question or ask it a different way. TZ, Where is my connection with Evan the Taurus headed? Okay.
And New Jersey is it's a wonderful state. It's a wonderful place. It's got a lot of.
Well, it looks like things may be very balanced in the near future, but then there could be some regret around this situation. It's going to take some perseverance to get things to move forward, and they can, but it doesn't look like at the end of the day there's much success around this relationship. Six of Wands is in reverse, and it looks like one or both of you hold yourself back. Two of Wands and the Two of Cups in reverse would indicate feeling like the situation is one or both of you is not prepared, and it kind of splits. So I don't know where you guys are right now, but or how connected you are right now, but it doesn't look like things are lasting for very long, or it's going to take a lot longer to build a relationship. TD, do you see more kids for me in the future? Uh, 70% chance there could be another child in the future. Yeah, there could be. I mean, it's the kind of thing where, you know, you have to make that decision. I mean, it could just happen. I mean, that's what happened to me. But, like there's like in the children question, it's like, and the same thing with marriage. Like it should be black and white. Like either there are kids or there's not. But we have free will in this world. So if you were to choose right now to take a vow of celibacy for the rest of your life, well then no, there won't be any more children. But even that you can't really say, because what happens if you decide to adopt a child at some point? You know what I mean? So it's like things, there's so much that can change with the free will. I would say that if you want to have another child, yes, it could happen. Okay, so I'm looking for a question from Jada. Penny to give me a different question. And did I skip over anybody else? Jackie, is someone stalking me or is it in my head? Oh, that's a good question. If you're feeling stalked, I would always say listen to your intuition. I always. But let's see what the cards say. I would say that somebody is. Now, the Ten of Cups is here, which is a good card. That's one of the best cards that you can get. So I almost want to tell you that it's nothing to be afraid of. However, I'm telling you, regardless, to be cautious. You know, it could, I don't know, see, that's the thing, like, I don't know how old everybody is. When we were in high school, we used to stalk people all the time. Like, that's what we did. We had a route. We used to do that. That's harmless, right? We weren't doing anything bad. Like, we were just wanted to see who was home, who was out, whose car was at whose house. That's what we did. A stalker, like, then there was a time, to make a very long story short, that this really weird guy was coming into one of my jobs, and I thought he was innocent. I really thought he was innocent. I actually thought that he was a gay guy. Like, I just didn't think that, I didn't feel like he was anybody to be threatened, that he would be threatening. And come to find out that he was like, he wasn't stalking me, but he was like trying to get a job at my job, and my boss was like, what the fuck with this guy? But he would call the store, and like, that's somebody who could be dangerous, and he was dangerous because one of my friends saw him on the news, long story short. But anyway, so I definitely misread his intentions. I really thought that he was like totally innocent. But the Ten of Cups would indicate that this isn't something to be afraid of or that's dangerous, but I would still tell you to be cautious. Anna, does Christopher trust me? Is he being faithful to me, and should I trust him? Okay, let's see. Does Christopher trust me? 70% chance, yes, he trusts you, but the Lover's card is in reverse. So that's something to be a little bit not worried about, but I would be cautious about it. Lovers in reverse is a breakup. I'm not saying that you're going to break up because I didn't ask that kind of a question, but it could be something to just to be aware of, you know, like pick your fights, that kind of a thing. Is he being faithful to you?
Superseded by a virus that should not.
70% chance he is being faithful to you, but the Ten of Wands is here, which indicates he feels very burdened by this situation. There's something about this situation that weighs him down, that makes him feel like he's carrying a lot. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if he feels pressure or he feels like there's a very heavy energy around it. Should I trust him? I'm only getting a 33% chance that he's 100% trustworthy. So he may, it's not showing he's cheating on you. But I don't know if he would if he had the opportunity. 33% chance is kind of low when you're talking about trust. Oh, Jada posted? Maybe I skipped it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sewing versus painter. Which one should I do? Okay. Should Jada pursue a sewing career?
So he does seem to have seriously changed his tone from 2 months ago when he was complimenting about
70% chance you should, plus the Chariot is here, which would indicate that it would take off pretty quickly. You know, sewing is sort of a lost art these days. You may do really well with that, you know, because not everybody does that. Will a painting career take off? See, you got 70% chance that painting career would take off too, but the sun is in reverse. So this would take longer. You could be successful as a painter, but the sewing career may take off quicker. TZ. For most pick a card readings, random readers keep on stating that my next relationship will be the guy that I marry, financial, wealthy, stable business, a type from overseas. What do the cards say? I get a 70% chance that that's true, but the 10 of Swords is here, which would indicate being stabbed in the back or feeling like the relationship doesn't move to where it needs to be. You know, I have to say, when things sound a little bit too good to be true, they usually are. And this sounds a little bit too good to be true for me. You know, like the next relationship you get married, he just happens to be really wealthy. He just happens to be really successful. I would be careful with that because the 10 of Swords is here. And like I said, I just feel like if something sounds too good to be true, it seems like everybody's always focused on when marriage is coming, but nobody really focuses on the relationships that they're having now. Marriage isn't always the, you know, like you could have a great relationship with somebody and not marry them, and then you could marry somebody and it could be fucking miserable. I mean, I've seen it happen. So I would just focus more on what's happening today. I don't know. It seems a little too good to be true. I mean, I hear a lot of people, like, they tell me things that it kind of aggravates me, only because, a lot of people tell me, well, this reader told me that I met my twin flame, and we're gonna have a lot of money, and we're gonna have 4 kids, and I'm like, is somebody, like, people out there just bullshitting? Because to me, from what I've seen, I mean, maybe because I'm older, maybe because I've been doing this a long time, things are not usually picture perfect. And I hate to see people, like, have this idea in their head that everything has got to be perfect, otherwise it's not worth it. And I hear it a lot. Like, I get emails from people, well, my twin flame. It's like, how do you know that he's your twin flame? I mean, and especially younger people. See, then I get concerned that these people are getting ripped off, because, like, somebody recently sent me an email about the classic. The classic is you got a black aura. You're never going to be happy. You will never be happy unless you let me pray over you, do this. It always costs $500 or more. Always. And it's not true. It's like life has ups and downs, and I just be careful, especially if you're paying these people, because I get a little bit concerned that people tell people what they want to hear because they think that they're going to keep them around. I don't know. I'm just very skeptical, but I've also been ripped off before, and Am I up to Kira? She's the next one, or Jada? Did I skip over Jada? Yes, Jada. General love.
What are you going to do when Vice President appears on MSNBC tomorrow and says, yeah, I deny the charges? Does that then settle it in a way that people who are comfortable?
First thing that comes in for you is the 10 of Cups, which is happiness on all levels. So that's a good thing. You're also starting to stand up for yourself, lay down the law, set up boundaries. Very healthy. It looks like if you haven't, if there's somebody that you've been waiting to hear from, you haven't heard from in a while, they may show up out of the blue. And things with that person can move forward quickly, or they can resume where they left off. It could be someone that you feel hurt by. All 10 cups, I mean, you've got a wish here that comes true, and you have happiness coming in. So when it comes to love, if there was like an old flame or somebody that for whatever reason it kind of fell apart, there's a chance to reconnect with this person. I think they're going to show up maybe when you least expect it. Kira. General. Okay.
Specifically against the FBI, I think it's setting up the conditions for a presidential.
Leaving things in the past that no longer work for you. If it's not working, you're not going back to it. Moving forward to greener pastures. 6 of Swords. You got good luck on your side. Slow and steady wins the race. And you may be feeling much more grounded when it comes to your relationship at work or some kind of a business relationship that you have. You're also laying down the law, setting up boundaries in a healthy way. Look out for an argument or a fight that's around that might make you feel like you've been stuck in the mud. But you'll get past it, and passion will come back in, and things will continue to move along. Miss Ronnie, is the ex-Sag still going to attempt to reconcile? – 70% chance, yes, absolutely. Oh, Mihak, I got your email. I will respond. I just didn't yet, but I will. Love, Olivia. Will the Taurus and me reconcile, or is it over? You're going to reconcile. Yep. There is definite reconciliation coming up. Penny, who's coming towards me in love? Oh, you got air signs. Earth signs. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. This person will be working really hard to maintain a relationship or to get your attention. It could be a Capricorn. The relationship will move forward quickly. You won't be holding yourself back. And there's a lot of strength around it. Well, a Virgo just showed up. You may have choices, but there are earth signs around you all over the place. There's even an opportunity for somebody from your past to come back. Six of Cups can bring back somebody from your past. So, like, think of it like this. It can be anybody that you know from the past. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's somebody that you were once involved with. It could be, somebody that you knew in kindergarten, you haven't seen them in 10 years, and then all of a sudden they show up and you connect. But there's definite opportunities coming in for you in the near future. Ariane, what does JT think of me? Thinks that you hold yourself back. That's the first thing that comes up. Things that you hold yourself back, things that you would make, you have much potential to do more, be more, earn more, but that you kind of hold yourself back. Feels that there's great success around you. Thinks that you're attractive, thinks that you're intuitive, but thinks that sometimes that you can be your own worst enemy. But well, who isn't? We all are.
These Bluetooth headphones for $20.
TZ, Anna's contact me because I won't. I've done all I could. Okay, let's see. Is Anna's going to contact? I have a 33% chance he's going to contact you, so it may take some time. It may not happen real quick. Oh, Benjamin. Okay, wait, let me find.
Perhaps in my country's history, there's never been anything like it. An absolute disgrace.
Benjamin, here we go. Oh, I see the second question. Let me do the second question first, and then I'll go look for the other one. What does Rhodia, the Aries, feel about me and our connection? What does Rhodia feel about me and our connection? She feels like things can move forward quickly, that there's a lot of peace, happiness, contentment around it, and then that you guys have like a psychic kind of a bond. She also feels like there's like balance between the two of you. I think that she thinks that things are good. Judgment is in reverse, which means that she may feel like the timing is off, but I don't think that that's anything to worry about at this point. She may just feel like the timing isn't there. But overall, she feels really good about it, so let's see. Oh, general love reading. Okay, let's see. So it looks like You walk away from anything that doesn't work for you. If it's not working for you, you're not having it. You're moving forward slow and steady, and you're going to be feeling a lot less burdened moving forward. You have justice and good karma on your side when it comes to love. If you're not with anyone right now, there are opportunities that come in with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. There's also a fire sign here. You may be very prepared. Fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Some financial stability comes in. Things in your love life can move forward pretty quickly, and you feel well balanced. Six of Pentacles usually is a work relationship, but since we're just talking about love relationships here, I would say that the relationship that you end up with or end up in is going to be very well balanced. Like you're both going to be putting in equal work. It's not the kind of thing where one person does all the work and the other person does nothing. It's equal, very much equal. All right, let me see now. Where was I? The other ones.
Well, I mean, to me, this is no bombshell. I mean, clearly, Lynn said to the court, he admitted his own guilt. He said he lied.
Let's chime in. Oh, hi, Anna. It's my blog listed now that I created on YouTube. My question. Oh, you have a YouTube channel? Well, I'll put it in my community thing. This way we can all subscribe to it.
And the question was he going to confess or was he going to lie? So what's the bombshell?
Everybody subscribe. That's Anna. I'm yelling it like you guys can't read it. What's Jay's energy towards me today, and how is he feeling? Let's see. How is he feeling? He's feeling connected. First card that comes up, Two of Cups. Feeling a little bit stuck in the mud. Page of Swords, he could be thinking about calling you. This would be communication or somebody coming in out of the blue. So that's good. That's really good that that showed up. He's feeling passionate. He's feeling celebration. And he's feeling very well balanced. Excellent. He feels good today. Sweet thing. Do you see positive results with my ammonia jars? Ammonia jars. That's good. I love ammonia jars. Yes. Yes. And the nice thing about ammonia jars is they usually work quick. Goonie, what were my cards warning me about this morning? Okay. A disaster. A disaster or a crisis, and something that you maybe have to make a decision about that you have not been able to make a decision. It also might have something to do with money. There's money stuff going on here. I would say be careful about losing money or making a bad investment or lending money to somebody who isn't going to pay it back. That kind of thing. Let's chime in. Do Jay have me blocked or he unblocked me? All right, let's ask that first. Does Jay have me blocked? I get a 70% chance he has you blocked. What's up with the 470 number? Is it changed or disconnected? Okay, so 470 number changed. I get a 70% chance it was changed. It's not receiving messages. What's up with that? Can he explain? Okay, let's see. He can explain. He can explain. 70% chance, yes, he can explain, and the Emperor's here, which means that there's a good reason. Yeah, I don't know if it has something to do with work or if it has something to do with not being able to contact regular people or people that aren't, you know, in the service or whatever it is that he does. But he can explain. He's got a reason.
There is no obligation to enroll.
Sweet thing. Love reading.
Medicare benefits review are absolutely free. Just call 800-454-1178. 800-454-1178.
You got good karma coming in around love. You also have a wish coming in. Moving on to greener pastures, if things are not working in your favor, you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. Fire sign coming in around you, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You'll be working hard on the relationship, both of you. And the person that comes in, it could be an Aries, may have some money. Things could move forward with this relationship pretty quick. Chariot also could be a Cancer that comes in. But I think overall, when it comes to love, you're going to turn a corner where you feel like if something isn't working, that you're just not going to put up with it anymore. Let's chime in. How does my friend Val feel, who got Cancer? How's she doing today? Okay. It looks like she's rest and relaxation, which is good. She's persevering. She's a fighter. She is a fighter. I think overall she may be feeling well, and it looks like she's got the powers that be looking over her and taking care of her. Cinnamon. What was Jamel's true intentions towards me? What's Jamel's true intentions towards me? He's got the world at his feet. The sun is here. Happiness. I think his intentions are decent. I'm not seeing love right now, but it looks like there's success around a relationship with you and him. Even if you guys are just friends, he seems like he's legit, and the relationship would be strong. I think his intentions are good. Like I said, I'm not seeing love here right now. That doesn't mean it can't come in the future, but as of right now, if he's trying to be friends with you or he's trying to communicate with you and build a relationship, I don't think he's got bad intentions in mind. Let's chime in. I'm worried about Val. Is she okay emotionally? Okay. Um, 33% chance that she's okay emotionally, but I don't think it has to do with her health. I think that emotionally, there could be a third party around her situation, and she may be thinking of leaving that person behind. So, I think that as far as her health is concerned, I think that she's fighting for her health, and I think that she's got a lot of fight in her. But I think emotionally, when it comes to her personal relationship, there's something that needs to be desired there. I don't think that she's thrilled. What's the matter, Bubs? What's the matter, Bubs? What are you doing, silly? Kira, Leroy and my relationship for May 2020. Do you need more food, lovey? Oh, there's a little bit more here in this one. You want to nosh on this? Here you go. Here you go. Finish this one off first, okay? And then I'll give you a refill if you need it, but finish that off first, because you know this stuff's expensive. We don't want to waste it. There you go. I think I may have to make her another bottle. This kid likes to eat. Your relationship in May starts off good. The celebration, feeling good. Things are on the right track. Things are moving forward quickly. High man in reverse. And then it looks like there may be a timing issue towards the end of the month. Three of Pentacles is in reverse, which may be either not having enough money for something or feeling ungrounded with money and around the relationship. It doesn't have to do with you personally, and it's not a big deal, so I'm not really worried about it. Your relationship could be moving forward nice in May. You have magic around you too. Things look pretty decent in May. It looks like you guys are going to try to stay on the right track. Putting in a lot of effort, things move forward nice and easy. The money thing that looks like it's upside down may be that you don't have enough money to do something that you guys want to do in May. You may have to put it off for a little bit longer. It doesn't look like it's a big deal, and it doesn't look like it's something that affects the relationship. Susie. Who made arrangements? We made arrangements to see each other tomorrow. Will it go ahead? And if it does, will it be good or bad? Okay. I think you're going to see each other, and I think it's going to be good. Success. That was perseverance. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. Let's chime in. Will I return to the job that laid me off, or start a new beginning with working from home? And will I be successful with it? I mean, I've been seeing you working from home for some time, right? All right, let's see. Will I be returning to the job that laid me off? You're done. All right, I'll have to give you a refill. I'm only getting a 33% chance that you're returning to the old job, but you have the 9 of Cups, which means you could get your wish if you want to go back there. But will I start working from home? I wonder if they let you work from home. Let's see. Will I be working from home? I don't know. I think that you're working from home. Now, could you go back to that job and they figure out a way to get you to work from home? It's possible. That's possible. All right, let me go get her some more food. All right, I'm gonna give you a refill, Mama. All right, don't cry, baby. It's okay. It is okay. All right, lovey. All right. Don't worry. It's coming. It's coming. Alright, I don't like when you cry. Alright, let me just shake it up. Alright, we got it. I got it right here. Alright, lay back. I'm gonna give it to you. Don't worry. There you go. Good girl. Okay. My goodness.
Experimental drug remdesivir shows promise. Researchers are looking to boost its effects with medications for inflammation.
Prashi. Hey. I don't see your question, so put it with purple heart so that I get to answer it.
information down as well.
Priscilla, is it safe for me to love or should I wait? Okay. Well, there's always a risk involved. Always.
Thank you.
70% chance, yes, it is safe for you to love. Which I'm not surprised because there's always a risk. There always is a risk. But you can't live your life being afraid to get hurt because then you're never going to take any chance. And then what good is that? Let's chime in. Mr. 7000 is lying. He got a new phone or he's no longer interested in me because of my honesty. Let's see. Is Mr. 7000 lying? I get a 70% chance that yes, he's lying. However, it looks like slow and steady wins the race with him. So let's see. Is he no longer, you know, we're in a sad state of affairs if people are not interested with somebody because they're honest. I mean, really, think about that. How terrible is that? Is he no longer interested in Miss Anna because she's honest?
Presumptive Democratic presidential nominee is under increasing pressure tonight to respond after weeks of silence. PBC has the latest.
I'm only getting a 33% chance that he's lost interest in you. I don't think he's lost interest. I don't think so. Let's chime in. What did my ex-husband mean by what he was texting me a few minutes ago? Am I a burden because of my job loss? Let me ask. Did he mean that she's a burden because of the job loss? No, I'm only getting a 33% chance. And it looks like arguments is in reverse, which means he doesn't want to fight about it. Whatever he said it wrong. He didn't express himself correctly. There's choices here. The 7 of Cups is choices. No, I don't think he's looking at you like you're a burden because of the job loss. You know, so many people right now are out of work. And I really feel, and I wouldn't say this if I didn't really feel it, that once all of this is over and things start to go back to normal, everybody is going to start to do well if you've put good out into the universe. I really think that like karma is starting to catch up and things are starting to change. And I just from knowing you for all this time, you were definitely somebody who's added up a lot of good karma. So I think that you're going to be fine. I don't think that he expressed himself correctly. I don't think that's what he meant to say. And I don't think that he meant to hurt you either by saying that. I think he just didn't say it right. I don't know how he phrased it, but he didn't mean for it to come out the way it did. You know, sometimes people just do that. Especially, I feel like Aries and Sagittarius can be guilty of that the most, but it can happen to the best of us. Sometimes people just say something stupid or it just comes out wrong. I have a friend of mine, too, who always says to me, like, she's like, I have a hard time expressing myself. And she does. Sometimes I don't understand what she's talking about. But meanwhile, she's like a math professor. So, you know, it's like that's just how it is. It's how her brain works. She's not that good with expressing the way her feelings or what she's trying to say. I don't think he meant it the way it came out. Amy. 2 questions. Does Noah take the effort or try to make time for me? Okay, let's see. Yes, he does. And what has he been up to today? I've noticed he's not very active on Instagram and not. What's going on back there, Dylan? You all right? You need help with something?
protect our institutions by not playing games.
You want to go under? Or hold on, let me help you.
Just a few hours ago, showed
All
20
right, there you go. There you go. All right.
no derogatory information was reported after the FBI fled. Investigations into alleged Russian involvement with the Trump campaign. Flynn has been in legal limbo since being charged with lying to the FBI in 2017. He pleaded guilty twice.
It doesn't look like he's been online much today, or he may be talking to an old friend, somebody around him that he hasn't seen or spoken to in a long time. I don't know if they're in a position where they can see each other in person, but maybe he's talking to this person. Six of Cups is somebody from the past. Could be an old friend. It could also be a relative he hasn't spoken to in a long time. I don't think it's anything that you have to be worried about. I just think that he's busy doing other things today. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are under lockdown right now, but if you are, it could just be spending time talking to an old friend or an old relative, somebody he hasn't seen in a while. And he may be doing something creative around the house, cleaning something out, organizing something, painting something. I don't think it's anything to be worried about. New chapter. Are me and George meant to be? There's nothing that's really meant to be. Everything really is free will. So, you know, if you want something, if you think that you and him are meant to be, it takes work. There's nothing that is really written in stone. So I can ask the cards, but it's going to come up like everything comes down to free will. That's the end of the story, because it's the kind of thing, if he asks you to marry him tomorrow, but you get engaged and then you go out and you screw the next door neighbor, he finds out, then that's over. It's like there's too much free will that goes into it to say that something is meant to be. We have this idea in our heads that like there's one person for us, or that, things are written in stone and, everything is a sign, but there's too much free will that goes into it. That, and that's happened. Like, that's the classic story that the psychic I see tells me. She had a young girl come in, tells her, you're going to get engaged. She goes out and starts cheating on the guy. Now, why would you do that? I don't know, but she did. He found out and they broke up. And so she comes back and she's like, well, you told me that I was getting married. She's like, no, I told you were getting engaged. I didn't tell you that you should go out and cheat on him. But it comes down to free will. Now, who knows why she cheated? Maybe she was afraid. Maybe she didn't really like him. Maybe she thought, hey, let me get my kicks in before I get married and I can't do that anymore. Who knows what she was thinking? But free will plays too much of a part in it. Yeah, see, it comes up 70% chance, which to me means that you guys have a good enough connection that it could lead to something worthwhile. But it's going to take work. You have to get there. It's not there yet. This cycle of fighting and blocking and breaking up and making up, it's a cycle. To me, it comes to a point where either you decide to work on the relationship or you decide to get out of it. And he has to be on the same page as you, otherwise it's not going to work. I can't say that you're not going to be, I don't think that this is ending anytime soon. Let me put it to you that way. But I can't, I just don't believe in that it's, one person for everyone, that it's meant to be and it'll work itself out, because sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just doesn't. And unfortunately, I think that we have this idea in our heads, because I get so many of these questions. And, there was a time in my life too, for a long time, where I thought, oh, well, there's one person. Oh, and he's waiting for me too. Well, no, he's not. Because there's not just one person. There's more than one person. And then it's all the relationships that you have before you get there. It is, especially in the U.S., marriage, weddings, it's all blown up to be something that's fantasy. That is not real. And, it's like, I don't know how it is in the rest of the world, but I know here it's like, I was like 30 years old and I was called an old maid at my cousin's wedding because I wasn't married. And I'm like, how the fuck do you call somebody, like, really? Like, I wouldn't care if somebody was 70 and not married. You don't know what's going on in their life. But that's the way people look at things, and it's really a shame. But I mean, I think as humans, we all want to be loved, we all want to be in relationships, and we're pack animals. That's what we do. But I can't say that I think that there's one person that's meant for everyone. And there was a time in my life where I would have thought that. I would have. I did for a long time. And I also thought that I was going to get married at 20. Thank God I didn't. Because that's when I was dating Vanilla Ice. Remember? I told you guys about him. Thank God that didn't happen. See, sometimes you thank God for the unanswered prayers. Oh my God. I know relationships just can be difficult. Especially when they get complicated, when there's other shit going on. Josette. General V. You want more, baby? You fell asleep with the bottle in your mouth. Now you want more? You scotch? No? You don't want it? Or you do? You do. I thought so. Okay. All right. Scotch. Josette. You may be leaving a relationship that's not working in the past, something that you feel was unsuccessful and that was a lot of hard work. You're moving forward. You have a new offering of love coming in. You're not holding yourself back. Money is not going to be an issue moving forward. And laying down the law. Telling people what you will put up with and what you won't put up with. I think that the new people that enter your life are going to know who you are, and they're going to think that you're a very strong character because you set up boundaries. And you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. You feel like finally you're starting to get the respect that you deserve. I think you're moving into like a powerful time. No, you don't want it? Oh my goodness. What is going on here? You want to go on your belly? Come on. We'll go in your belly then. It's all right. Yeah. Little mama. Let's chime in. Who blocked me? I can't respond to you now. Somebody blocked you? I don't know who blocked you. Did somebody block Miss Anna? She's under Let's Chime In right now. If you blocked her, can you unblock her? Oh, Erelict, if you're a new sub, you get a free reading with a green heart. So write your question with a green heart. And I will get to it. Goonie, advice to avoid the disaster they warned me of. Well, let's see. Let's see. What are you doing there, little mama? You may have to make a decision. You've got good luck on your side. So whatever the disaster is, if you're more decisive, if you're faced with some sort of a decision, make the decision and stick with it, and the disaster won't be so bad. You know who I heard this from, and I think she was proven to be a fraud, was Sylvia Brown. She said that with free will, because everything always comes back to the free will, if something comes up in your reading that's like a disaster or a heartbreak, you can minimize that by the actions that you take. So for you, indecision or decision making comes up. If you make a decision, stick to it, the disaster should be less. Like the example that she gave was like, if you're going to get into a fight with someone, maybe it could be a minor fight rather than, a big fight. Or if you could prevent something from happening because you know it's going to happen, it may happen at a lesser degree. So I would suggest if you need to make a decision, make that decision. And stick with it. See, I'm bad at that. I'm bad at that. I tend to give in. Brenda, Bobby's current thoughts about me. Okay. Thinks that you're spiritually connected, that you're beautiful, Thinks you're successful, hardworking, intuitive, happy, loyal, and confident. Let's chime in. Who blocked me on here? I can't respond to the chat. I didn't block you. I know that because I just checked. I don't know if somebody blocked Anna. She can't respond. Jada, should I become a chef? You may find some passion in that. You come up 70% chance that you should become a chef. You have the lover's card here. That's pretty well connected. I think that would be great for you. Whoever blocked Anna, can you unblock her? I don't understand. They blocked you, but yet you can send super chats? Because somebody blocked my brother and he can't super chat. And we don't know who did it. And I don't know how to unblock him because he doesn't show up in the comments. You know what? I don't know. Can you guys just make sure that you didn't block Anna? Jada, should I just work with children or be a family counselor? Okay. You would be great working with kids, but I think that you would also be really good as a family counselor, and I think that the money would be better. I think that may be better for you. Mimi, energy for reconciliation around me. The energy for that's good. It comes up as no longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in and forward movement. Tell Zara to remove the block. If she had listened, she would have known that it's Anna. Zara, check to see if you blocked Anna. Is it only Zara is the only moderator here? I don't think I don't know. Oh, Mel, you didn't block Anna, right? She's in the under a different name. She's under Let's Chime In. Anna, stop sending money. You're not gonna put any questions there. And if you can't put them in the if you can't put the questions in the thing, email them to me and I'll answer them because you've sent a ton of money. Zara didn't block you. I don't understand what happened. Yeah, I would think that she's not blocked either because, like I said, my brother can't super chat because he's blocked. And he can't write a comment either because he's blocked. Okay, did Jay block me for selfish or mean reasons, or was he advised from his job? And he'll explain it. I think it has something to do with his job. Let's just take a look. Don't kick Dylan in the face. Oh, that's his butt. All right, that's okay. You kick him in the butt. You don't care. I think it has something to do with work. I think it has something to do with work. I really do. I think he's going to explain it. I just think that the timing is, you know, it's a pain in the ass. Oh, here's Prashi. I want to know what will Akshay Argwal's next step towards me in our relationship be? Okay. Hey, little mama, what is happening? What? You look pissed. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. We're going to answer this question, okay? You want to look at that? Want to look at that? Yeah? All right, let's look. All right, here, you look at this. Your relationship is moving forward. Your relationship is moving forward. Wherever you are now, you got some fun, spontaneous times coming in. Things seem to stabilize. He takes charge or he takes control. I'm not saying marriage or anything like that yet, but it looks like you're moving towards solid ground, spending more time together. The relationship becomes more balanced. And there's celebration around it. I think that this relationship has got very good potential. You got good potential coming in around this situation. Just take it day by day because it looks like he's gonna want more. Like, you know, I know it could go somewhere. Definitely. TD, does the Aries notice that I removed the request? Okay, let's see.
We are reaching significant milestones in the fight against COVID-19. There are still heartbreaking reminders that the crisis is far from over.
He noticed. He's noticed, definitely. All right, let's cut off the super chats because you guys know I have to eat. Otherwise, I'm going to miss my window. And then I won't be able to eat for the rest of the night. But I'll be back on tonight at 9:30. Anna.
Hundreds and hundreds of New Yorkers who are still at work.
Now, the daily death toll dropped to 306 in the state as of this morning, the lowest daily number in April, and the fifth straight day under the third.
Why did my ex-boss Alvin pretend to like me and smile to me while stabbing me in the back and actually hating me? My coworkers confessed it to me, and I was surprised. He was fired, by the way. Oh my God. He comes off incredibly unprofessional. That's really unprofessional behavior. Really. He may have had a little crush on you. Empress is here. He may have had a crush on you. You know, not only is he unprofessional, but really immature. Like that's what you do when you're like, like in elementary school. You talk bad about the girl you like, or you pull her hair and you tease her. But he did this to you as a grown man. I'm glad that he was fired. He deserves that. But I think it happened because he actually liked you. I think he maybe had a little crush on you. What a creep. That's a creep. I'm glad he's gone. Kira, will I be moving with Leroy in June, and how will it go?
We also believe the order of president needs recognizing as it does, we can more effectively test more quickly, and we can also identify interpopulation positive cases quickly so that we can isolate and keep from the transmission of the disease.
Yes. I think you will be moving in, and I think it's going to go well. If May goes the way the cards are showing, I think you're in a good place in June and things move on. But, you know, just like I said before with the free will, like if you guys have a big blowout over something that could have been avoided, that can change things. But as the way it looks right now is that yes, you would be moving in with him. It does look like it goes well. And if May goes on the way the cards are predicting, things should be fine. Felix, general reading around career. Things should be starting to move faster around your career coming up. Feeling like you're being paid or compensated well for the work that you do. You may have a good relationship with your boss. Worry moves into the past. There's some celebration around it, and you may feel like when it comes to your career that finally you could breathe a sigh of relief. Things are finally in a place where you're like, I can take a breath. I don't have to work so hard. I'm there. I'm where I need to be. But this is probably going over the next couple of months. It's probably not going to all happen like in the next week. It's probably going to take a little bit of time. Anna, I can't chat, only pay to text. Oh my God, I don't understand that. All right, don't send any more money. That's what I thought too, but don't send any more money because you've sent a ton of money and you haven't asked any questions. So if we don't get this fixed, either when I come on tonight, I'll answer your questions, sign on from your other account, or make another account and let us know that it's you. Otherwise, email me because you've sent a ton of money and you haven't asked any questions. Priscilla, let me know if I skipped over anybody. Priscilla, general reading for May. General reading for May for Priscilla. No longer holding yourself back. Excellent. It looks like moving forward, you're not so worried about money or there's a bill that you maybe pay off. Moving forward, you're being guided by the divine to a new love relationship, which is coming in. It may happen in May, financial stability, or it could be coming up over the next couple of months. Working really hard at building financial stability. There's good money coming in for you too, aside from love. You're going to be in a good place soon. Sweet thing, how does my mom view me? Sometimes a little argumentative, but for the most part, she thinks that you're very successful. She thinks that sometimes you sell yourself a little bit too short. You're loving, kind, very well focused, successful, passionate, peaceful. Sometimes you sell yourself a little short, or you need to raise your standards. You deserve better. That kind of comes up. She also thinks that you sometimes come off a little unprepared, or you could prepare better. Yeah. Up. All right, are you done? Are you done? Okay. I can't answer your question if I'm a reader. I couldn't respond in chat. I thought you blocked me because I was asking about communication.
County Executive and Jay said the amount of hospitalizations in those suspected
By Moon Honey. I checked. This, I'm not signed on here from this account. I'm signed on as a regular viewer, like from a different account here. And I just checked and I didn't block her. So I don't know how she's blocked.
The biggest news that we have in Westchester is that there will be antibody testing for first responders.
Anna, can you sign in from your other account, or did you just change the name and it's the same account? All right, Moon Honey General. Watch out for some anxiety. Anxiety just flew out and onto the floor. Feeling prepared to move forward. Some spontaneous adventures are coming in. Use your intuition. You have happiness coming in around an earth sign that may make you feel very well grounded. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo may just only be a friend, but it would be somebody you'd be having a lot of fun with. Money starts to flow in too. You have the Nine of Pentacles. I think more money's coming in. And feeling like pursuant or persuasive coming up. Like you're going to be able to use your magic to get what you want.
So when I see it going on now, so I'm basically playing scenario, and now I'm also playing fall, spring, examples, or weekend examples.
Okay, Mel, will the Cancer cause any trouble for me upon his return after I reject him? He gets what he deserves. Let's see. Is the Cancer going to cause trouble? Are you sleeping? Oh, all right. Just lay here for a second, okay? Good girl. All right, then I got to make dinner. I'm hungry. Um, 70% chance he tries to make trouble, but he gives up quick. It might be the kind of thing where, I mean, I think he knows that he's wrong, and I think that he thinks that it's going to be, he gets what he deserves. I think he may not give up so easy at first with trying to get you back, but I don't think that he continues to make trouble. He may try, but I don't think he's very successful, and I think he gives up. Sorry, what will happen with me and the Libra man? The new guy appeared. Oh, good. Great. Great. What's going to happen with the Libra? What do we think? What's going to happen with the Libra? Well, it's going to be your choice. You have choices around you, which is a good thing. Here's your Libra. It looks like there could be success around this relationship if you put in a little bit of effort. The timing may not be right just yet. Judgment is in reverse, but there is opportunity for a connection, feeling a little bit more financially stable, moving into the near future. He may have a little bit of a jealous side, which may not be such a bad thing. I would give him a chance. Give him a chance. Okay. All right, I'm going to go now because I have to eat. Anna, you can either email me questions or you can come back on at 9:30 and ask them at 9:30. Because you sent a bunch of money and you didn't ask any questions. So you either email me the questions and I'll do them later, or come back at 9:30 and I'll get them done when I come back on tonight. Did I get to all the super chats and all the moderators?
Would a bigger line of credit help or hurt you to expand? Should it go alone? How do you afford more people?
All right, then I'm going to go. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to eat dinner, and I'll see you guys at 9:30. Thank you all. And Anna, get your questions ready. If you're not going to make it at 9:30, email them to me. All right, I'll see you in a